What's up, everybody? It is Monday night, and you know what that means here on the Jimbo channel. It is Retro Rumble time. Thank you, everyone, so much for stopping by. So, we have made Retro Rumble history, guys. Like I said in the previous video that I try to pick subjects that's going to divide the crowd, you know, so that it's not as one-sided as it seems to have been on the previous episodes where the majority of the votes kind of go to one side. Guys, we have a tie for last week's Retro Rumble, which was Sarah Connor versus Ellen Ripley. It was a dead heat tie, even votes on both sides. So I don't think there's any other way to do this, man. I guess as the host, you know, there can't be a tie. This is a Retro Rumble. There's only going to be one winner, so I'm gonna have to give the tie-breaking vote here, man. I mean, I hate to do that because I hate to get some hate on either side, but I got to give this one to Sarah Connor, guys. I do. I mean, it's really close. You know, I apologize to everyone who voted for Ellen Ripley, man. God, I'm really torn on this, but I got to give the edge to Sarah mainly because Ellen Ripley she just kind of adapts to the situation, just kind of does what's necessary, and she's really good at that, don't get me wrong, really good at thinking on her feet, but Sarah Connor basically, like, after the first Terminator, like, spent her whole life training to take out the second Terminator because she knew it would be coming. You know, she knew that Judgment Day and everything else would be happening, so she, you know, doing the freaking pull-ups and shit, you know, even in captivity, she's staying in shape. You know, this like, being like a freaking warrior is like a lifestyle for her. It's not just something that she does kind of in the moment and as the situation calls for it. It is like a thought process and a lifestyle for her. So that, in my opinion, gives her the edge, man. She's the true tried and tested warrior. So I officially declare Sarah Connor the winner. Thank you everyone so much for the great turnout on this one, the great comments and feedback, man. You guys gave awesome reasons why you felt your particular choice should win. So thank you very much. I hope we get an equal turnout on this one, because this one I hope is going to split you guys right down the middle, man. We got a couple fan favorites here, as you can see by the title, going head to head, man. I can see the nerd rage coming on this one, as these two guys are pretty popular. So weigh your vote carefully on this one, guys. You know, really think about it. And again, give me reasons. You know, give me specific examples why you think your particular character should win. So, in the red corner this week, we have the almighty Ashley J. Williams. We're doing this one to basically commemorate the upcoming Ash vs. the Evil Dead show coming on Starz this Halloween. If you have not seen the previews for that, guys, I cannot recommend it enough. You're on YouTube right now. YouTube that shit. Look at the trailer. For any fan out there of Evil Dead, you're just going to be like jumping out of your seat, like elated. I've been waiting for this ever since Army of Darkness came out when I was 14, and I've just been waiting for the follow-up to Evil Dead, to see Ash back, you know, chainsaw wielding, shotgun wielding, you know, just dispatching the undead. This is going to be so cool. So, like I said, Ashley J. Williams, Ash, the working class hero, man, like the father of pretty much all modern demon slaying, you know, kind of the inspiration for Duke Nukem and Doom and all this other stuff. And, you know, just a brilliant guy thinking on his feet. Not like really smart as far as the intellect is concerned. He's actually kind of a dumbass, you know, and I'm quoting Bruce Campbell on this. That's the way that he describes Ash, as like a lovable dumbass. But at the same time, you know, when he really needs to kick things into gear and just deal with a problem, he's good. You know, he's really good at improvising, you know, just kind of coming up with things. I mean, you know, the chainsaw shit, building the Deathmobile in Army of Darkness, you know, building the freaking glove hand and everything, basically a robotic arm. I mean, the guy thinks on his feet. You know, he doesn't really think through anything else, you know, but as evidenced by his exploits in the Evil Dead franchise. But, you know, when he has to, man, he kicks in like a freaking man and just takes care of business. So he's in the red corner. In the blue corner, we have mullet flapping in the wind, dude. Pretty much the champion of the Swiss Army knife, Swiss champ, you know, the kind of ultimate human Swiss Army knife, you know, the toolbox that's in this guy's head is just almost unrivaled. I mean, it's incredible what this guy's been able to come up with, you know, building freaking planes out of bamboo and duct tape and shit, and jetpacks, you know, out of oxygen tanks. I mean, it's like, is there anything this guy can't do? We have the one and only Angus MacGyver of the TV show MacGyver, man. the big reason that I put these two guys up against each other, guys, is basically their ability to think on their feet and improvise. They both have strengths and weaknesses. You know, on one side, Ash is like a demon killer. He's a demon fighter. He's used to fighting the undead and stuff and things from otherworldly realms. But at the same time, like, MacGyver's got a little bit of the edge in the intelligence factor. You know, he's a professionally trained CIA intelligence agent and stuff like that. And on the same token, he shares that common trait with Ash where they can improvise, you know, just make something out of nothing, almost like an engineer. You know, they both got that engineering mindset where they can look at something and just see the finished product. So weigh your votes carefully on this, guys. Really think about it and give me examples. Well, it's not up to me. You know, you've heard enough from me, man. The host, you know, Jimbo, your old pal here, host of the Retro Rumble, but it's never up to me. It is decided. Well, I guess this last time it was kind of up to me, but hey, unless it's a tie, it's not up to me. It's up to you guys. But in all seriousness, give me your votes, man. Leave me your comments, man. I love hearing from you guys. This is probably one of the most fun things that I do here on YouTube because it is my shot at interacting with you guys and just being a part of this community. But as always here on Retro Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and millions watching live on YouTube, let's get this motherfucker on!